На моje огромно задоволство, со мене во студиото се две многу успешни дами. Едната од кај нас од Македонија, Сања Митровска, која го скрши Гинисовиот рекорд за најдолг бизнис пич маратон минатата година и ако можам така да ја наречам, низината менторка од Тел Авив, Израел, која се наоѓа овде во Скопје, Лиора Касти. Сања, ќе почнам со вас, како домашна, млада, успешна жена, една жена за пример од нашата држава и тоа во една поприлично машка професија. Ајде, започнеме од кршењето на Гинисовиот рекорд за најдолг бизнис пич маратон. Прво, од каде идејата да се скрши Гинисовиот, да се посегне по кршење Гинисов рекорд?
Така, прво, токму таа желба за предизвикување и за правење на импакт, дека напротив ова не е машка професија и тоа така одекнува во моите уши. Токму таму беше идејата за Гинисов рекорд. Затоа што до тој момент видовме дека во Македонија е срушен еден официјален Гинисов рекорд и тоа е за туркање на кола. Не викам дека тоа е нешто. Имало обиди за оро, ставче, гравче и така натаму. Меѓутоа, иницијативата моја беше да ајде да направиме нешто со што ќе покажеме и ќе ги свртиме очите на светот дека токму нашата држава има интелектуалци тука и дека не е се само со физички труд. Да, ние сме навистина моќни физички, меѓутоа имаме луѓе кои што се интелектуално моќни и сметам дека како што доаѓаат годините, очите ќе се повеќе и повеќе свртени кон Балканот, а особено кон оваа наша држава. Сепак да не забораваме дека најмногу жени во тек индустријата по глава на жител се токму во Македонија.
Навистина.
Точно, да. И токму таму беше Гинисовиот рекорд да покажеме дека имаме капацитети, но исто така и една друга скриена агенда, да ги мотивираме нашите локални инвеститори од тука, кои што се бизнис ангели или инвестициски фондови, да започнат да инвестираат во порана фаза, бидејќи ова беше прв Гинисов рекорд, да, со интелект, меѓутоа исто така и настан, каде што презентираа стартапи со идеи. И всушност, кога ја презентираа таа идеја, никој не им дава инвестиција. Сите очекуваат да има некакво демо, некој прототип, идејата да е, тоа ние го викаме да е спремна за инвестиција, investable. Но веќе таа фаза заминува кога нашите дечки, стартапи ќе стигнат во таа фаза, веќе бараат инвестициски фондови од други држави. И кога ќе добијат веќе пола милион евра инвестиција, како што се примерите со некои од нашите соработници, веќе нашите бизнес ангели пропуштиле можност да вложат кај нив, а пак овие стартапи се помачиле сами да дојдат до нешто многу побавно. Замислете што ако можеме да ги ангажираме бизнес ангелите инвеститори побрзо да вложуваат во порана фаза и тогаш повеќе стартапи ќе имаме што ќе добијат инвестиции, не пола милион, можеби ќе зборуваме за милион и над тоа. Иако овие бројки звучат страшно, токму тоа беше замислата на Гинисовиот рекорд.
Нешто слично како во Израел, например, знаеме таму колку се вложува во оваа индустрија. Митровска, да се задржиме уште малку на Гинисовиот рекорд, колку беше тешко да се организира, имаше ли интерес? Што ви кажа кога кажавте дека ќе кршите Гинисов рекорд?
Прво, мислам дека дури не сакам да биде обесхрабрувачко да го кажам, меѓутоа прво беше зошто да рушиш Гинисов рекорд, па сигурно не се руши така лесно Гинисов рекорд. И јас сум затоа благодарна на таа моја карактеристика да одбивам да ги согледувам некои факти и тоа би го рекла позитивно слепило, затоа што без тоа позитивно слепило немаше да се сруши рекордот. Навистина голем дел од фактите веа точни што ги кажа. Испадна екстремно тешко. И тука ќе искористам приликата го поздравам Бојан кој што беше дел од Гинисовиот рекорд, човекот позади камерата, кој што најдобро знае.
За 30 часа непрекинато снимање, непрекинато зборување, непрекинат бизнис настан.
Да. Имаше во тие 30 часови и 2 минути простор за 1 час и 20 минути пауза, но ние бевме уплашени, по 20 минути ги оставивме, но тој 1 час не можеш да го земеш континуирано. Потребно е да ги земеш по 5 минути, 10 минути и сите одевме, замислете, имавме тоалети посебни за нас, одевме со часовници и тајмери во тоалет и мораше истовремено 5 членови во жирито да го правиме тоа. И плюс мораше сите да поставиме прашања после секоја презентација, бидејќи презентира 60 бизнис идеи.
You will be leading here one program, pre-accelerator program named Aspire Balkans. Can you tell us something more about this program? And
Let's divide, okay? Aspire Balkan, it's an accelerator for youth ladies that want to establish their business. Mostly, it's about high-tech startups, and it was Maya Steleska that she bring it from Israel, from Michlelet Azrieli. It's institution in Israel, and she convert to the Balkan. So she established this program here, and I'm one of the speakers in this program. What I came after this, that I met Maya, and I met the Balkan via my ambassador, the previous ambassador, Mr. Dan Orjan, that he actually, let's put it in this way, he gave me the perspective to look at the Balkan, mostly on Macedonia, and it was really, really fascinating for me to start develop my new business for the Balkan, that we established the new company at the beginning of 2023. It was the first company that registered in the Macedonia for this year. And we open this platform for expertise from Israel and from the Balkan as well. Many people from expertise from Macedonia and the Balkan region to bring solutions for business development, empowerment, leadership, entrepreneurship, especially with looking around women in business that want to develop their ideals, their dreams, and we want to take part of it and to develop together and gives many solutions and platforms and mentoring as well, that we have the honor to be a part of Sanya's successful and achieve the dreams and the goals that she has for her life, like entrepreneur.
so for society like ours, I can say that for the whole Balkans, we live in a practically man's world, so it's pretty hard for women from this part of the world to succeed in life. So why do you choose Macedonia? Except
It's
your
the Balkan.
good connections, but why Balkans?
We'll start with good connections. It's the best to start business. And when you have network, and we have network twice, and when you have the opportunity to start with something that you can take it and make it wider and bring real change and benefit. For me, it was the big goal that I want to start with. And of course, there is many other goals that we are going to provide, to give the women that wants to develop their businesses here, and to be, like I say, it's the sugar spoon in their coffee, to be like something that gives way of to win, to achieve something that, like you put it in your sentence now, it's a main word. I understand perfectly what you mean and what you think about this
I'm saying this
problem.
because our society, that is maybe case with some other European countries, doesn't always take us as serious as women when we say we want to deal with business. That is the main problem here. So
Why do you think it's happened?
because we have facts. We have many women on leadership positions, and many women who are on manager or CEOs of big, huge companies. It's all reserved for men. Do you think we can change that?
For sure. for me, it's not a problem, because when we put it like a problem it's an issue that, it's need to solve in another places. I look at this like a challenging, that this lady behind me, Sanya, she achieved the biggest thing that people like to achieve, and maybe when she start say, you know what, I want to achieve this, people look at her and they say she's crazy. So the normal things, it's like this. At the beginning, they laugh. After, they became angry because they jealous. And at the end, everybody joined you. So for my philosophy, there is 3 steps. We are in the first one. That everybody laugh. So it's okay. Let's go and do something about it and change it.
Is this the situation also in Israel?
Oh, no, but we change it. It's take over a few decades, I don't know, 5, 6. My mother started at the 60s when she was young, and she say, let's change. People says, there is no school, there is no banks, there is no roads, there is no electricity, there is no work. And she say, okay, that's what life gives you. What you're going to do with this? How are you going to change it? You want to stay in this? Do it.
Ms. Kasti, I have to ask you, how do you see on the conditions in this country for doing business, especially for startups? Because the biggest problem in startups is financing. Can we find other source of financing, because we are not on a level we want to be in Macedonia?
Networker, the company I founded actually that organized Longest Beach Marathon, supports startup to startup. So idea is to raise funds for them. And when we started, we thought that there will be no investors on one hand and too many startups on the other hand. But it turned out totally the opposite. As I said, we have huge amount of investors. They are willing to give money, but there are not enough investment-ready startups. So that's why I've mentioned we organized Longest Beach Marathon in order to encourage these investors to take part in building these startups investable, because the money are here, but they need to start investing in a bit earlier stage when they're in ideation, because these startups won't want them after raising funds from Portugal or US fund. So that's why we would need I would say like a mechanics. So we need to like to fix, to bring closer these differences. But there is a gap, and the gap is not that there are not enough money. The expectations is the gap.
I agree totally, and I can say much more about this, that Sanya already gave us the main issue, that money is not the problem, because there is money. And if you have the right ideal that the world needed, the world wanted, there is investors always to develop. If it's not here, it's there. If it's not there, it's over there. We can find solution in any case. But there is 2 things that we should understand. The CEO, the founder, the people who create this startup need to be very, very strong, with a very strong team to show it, okay? The first thing that I really impressed from Sanya, that's how she built her team, how she established the startup, okay? Like a CEO, that it's shown, that it's clear, that it's very, very strong, okay? When somebody come to put his money in your ideal, in your business, he wants to be sure that you're strong enough, that you understand much, much, much than the others about your ideal. You don't need to be the most unique, but you need to be with added value for the market and for the investors as well, okay? And the second step, it's to be strong when there is storms, because difficult is the language in business.
So what would you like to say to Macedonian women who are maybe not ready yet to step up and start the business they love, they want?
First, we are ready to making the change together. Please join us. Don't be, quiet and consider maybe it's not me, maybe she don't speak to me. I speak for every lady here that I'm sure that they can do great things like Sanya. And when we have people like Sanya, women especially in this market, we can achieve everything. You're a small population, but the Balkan, it's over than few millions, I think around 20 million or something more. Then you have a place to develop, to go above and beyond, and to achieve together things that in other countries, it can be more challenging, it can be more complicated.
Miss Liora, I'm going to ask you as her mentor, as Sanya's mentor, where do you see Sanya in 10 years?
What I like, please, if we have 1 minute quick, because I'm impressed by you that you achieve a lot in your life in definitely, totally men world. We know how much efforts women try to put in this world. And in any case, it doesn't make you weak. It doesn't give you the feeling that, okay, it's too hard for me. I never go there, leave it. There is too much chauvinist in this world. We see Hollywood all over. We see every country. They don't really promote and develop women's films. And in your case, you achieve. You did it. You've been in Ukraine, my dear. Who did it? Who show me how many women go there? What I want to mention that our platform is for every lady in Macedonia and in the Balkan region, and we invited everyone to ask to be part. We are going to launch forum for women in business. We are going to do so many things to promote and developing, to achieve all these changes, challengings that we don't need it. The third century, it's the female century. So it's our time to change. It's our time to achieve. It's our time to establish new way of thinking.
Thank you very much, both of
Thank
you, for
you.
this interview.